Dear friends, I've spent some time this week reflecting upon the idea of mystery, and particularly linked to the Trinity. Now, I know Trinity Sunday was a couple of weeks ago, but my assembly for Rose Hill this week has been on Trinity, as well as that sense of mystery. The danger with the word mystery for me is that I sometimes think of the eeriness of the famous five sneaking around at night over some darkened moor with owls screeching overhead, or something linked to Poirot or Bergerac investigating a whodunit. The dictionary, though, explains mystery as something that's difficult or impossible to understand or explain. And that's the real meaning that I'm after. The idea that not everything in life can be explained. There are some things we cannot and will not know. We will keep learning things throughout our lives, and we will really not know it all. The Trinity is one of those ideas that people wrestle and struggle with. We sometimes try to pin things down to a specific way or idea that maybe there isn't a correct answer. Now, that's not an easy thing for an ex-science teacher to say, but I've learned to accept that it's okay. It's okay to not know everything, and that some things in life will be a mystery. Many people we meet or live near, their lives may seem to us a bit of a mystery, that we actually don't know that much about them. It's sadly quite often the case that after a funeral you hear the conversation, "Oh, I never knew that about that person. It would have been really interesting to see or to hear that about them." There are sometimes things that as ministers taking such a service, we're asked deliberately to leave out things about a person's life. Either because they feel it's a bit naughty, and maybe we shouldn't really be saying that in a church, although I do say to people that we do need to know about the whole of the person. But more often than not, it's because that memory or that point in their life was too painful. Next week is Refugee Week, which starts on Monday the 14th of June and ends on Sunday the 20th of June. Now, Sunday the 20th of June is actually also World Refugee Day, which is something that was set up separately by the United Nations. We have seen and heard many stories about those who fled from places that they once called their home. Sadly, though, we've seen many that did not make it on their journey to find a better place and a better way of life. There are many in our local areas and in our congregations who have been refugees, and many will share their story with us, but others will want it to be a mystery, and we should respect that because that memory may be too painful. We, as a circuit, have supported Care for Calais, and I'm sure we will continue to do that, and remembering them in our thoughts and prayers, as well as those many other people and charities who support refugees throughout this country. Refugee Week is a festival that celebrates the contributions, the creativity, and the resilience of refugees. This year the theme is "We cannot walk alone." Picking up from Martin Luther King's speech and thinking about how the pandemic has affected us all this year. The idea about being together, we are stronger. Together, we can build a better world where all may feel safe. We're being challenged to reach out to new people, as we should be doing, to make them feel welcome and safe. There are also 8 simple acts that we might think of doing based around the idea of we cannot walk alone. We could sing a song. We could watch a film. We could have a chat. We could read a book. We could say it loud. We cannot walk alone. We could play a game. We could walk together. Or we could join a movement. Simple things we can all do to challenge people in government, local and national, as well as support those refugees in our area. There are events going on this week, from lighting up of buildings to works of art, as well as celebrating those refugees who are working hard now that they have found a better life and their stories are being celebrated. Search Refugee Week or follow the link that's provided. There will always be things that are hard to listen to and things that are hard to understand, things that will remain a mystery. Let us continue to demystify ourselves about those who are refugees and about the benefits many refugees are bringing to our society. Christ and his family were refugees running to Egypt with the baby Jesus to escape Herod. There are many other incidences in the Bible of people moving to places of safety. Let us do our bit to welcome those who have run to find a better place.